That's a fair argument. I like that. You are the former professional Battlerite player, so I'll go by yours.
But anyways, yeah, you're right. We probably won't see too much Jamila. If anything, I think we'll see something like a Rook, maybe.
Yeah, definitely.
It'll be very interesting.
Rook or Bako for sure.
Yeah, SIGH, they have Arcadian on their team, a very, very good Rook player. So it would make a lot of sense to see Rook on this team, or on this map. I'm interested to see whether or not Team Esports Gaming play Pearl, because I'm not sure how Pearl fares on this map, but I can't help but feel like those bubbles and all the tight chokes could be pretty good.
Well, they ban out Jumong, and actually the Pearl ban comes out for Team Esports Gaming, so not wanting to deal with Mr. Hoodat. Mr. Hoodat's Pearl. Thorn and Iva picked, so more Iva again, and it's got to be tough. You know, you either deal with Jumong or you deal with Iva.
We're about to see some Iva Rook gameplay, dude. Yeah. I wonder if they draft older first. I wonder how SIGH does this. I think, all right.
There it is.
Rook. Yeah, it's the Iva
and
Rook.
Alicia, yeah.
So there's naturally going to be a ban by Team Esports Gaming on the Older, I think. I think Older is just too good with this comp not to ban. The Alicia is interesting. I'm not sure about the Thorn pick. The Paloma ban coming out from SIGH. Paloma Thorn, an incredibly strong comp, but SIGH's draft. Without the Older, I'm not sure what they're going to go for. A lot up in the air right now.
Maybe an Ulrich?
I was thinking,
Lucy, okay.
I was thinking about the Lucy. Dexarian's a good Lucy, but Ormond Temple Day is such a scary Lucy map. Yeah.
That's what I was thinking. I was thinking Ulrich might have been a good choice just because of that tight space.
Yeah.
You'll be able to stick with Rook a lot easier.
It's possible, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, the Lucy, they really value that Clarity Potion against the freezes and stuff like that.
And that's fair.
Yeah, it totally.
Definitely need that.
Yeah, absolutely. It makes sense. It'll be very interesting to see how it all plays out, though. This Rook, I'm a little nervous for the blue team about this Rook.
Don't be nervous.
We see a beautiful fly through of the map. Look how tight all of those corridors are.
Love this map.
This is Rook's playground.
This is Rook's playground, and we don't see this map a ton. First of all, I want to be that guy at the very top. That has to be the best view in the whole dang arena.
How much do those seats cost?
Easily 500 quid.
And what nation is a quid again?
I don't know. I don't remember.
Oh.
This is North America. We don't know other countries.
I only know dollars. I got some dollars.
I'm sorry. How about battle bucks? Like battle bucks.
I like
it costs 500 battle bucks.
500 battle bucks. We're getting right.
Get your battle bucks here, and come down to the arena to watch Team Esports Gaming and SIGH face off.
What's the exchange rate on a battle buck?
Exchange rate where?
It's in the U.S.
You don't go to the U.S. from Battlerite.
Oh, okay.
It doesn't work like that.
That's too
I'm
bad.
sorry.
I want to go to Battlerite. I want to go
you
watch
could go to
games.
like some other top-down game maybe and get other bucks. But this game gonna get underway. Team Esports Gaming feeling like they might have something to prove after giving up a 4-0 lead against Atrocity Exhibition.
Unimportant, taking quite a lot of damage early on against this Alicia. And beautiful panic from Dexarian to get the Alicia out of the fight. Keith sent out into no man's land.
Now fighting for the orb.
Oh.
Trying to get it. He does get it. Team Esports Gaming able to confirm that orb. Rook wasn't able to grab it.
Yeah, nice pull from Finlev, ensuring his team gets the orb. He's throwing out some thorns too, making it so that the Rook can't get away with whatever he wants. A nice iframe on the M2, gonna dodge that Older ulti. Things looking like they've stabilized here for the blue team a little bit. Mr. Hoodat and company trying to aggress that dead roots over the wall, getting quite a lot of damage. Arcadian with no HP, no energy. This is tough. The freeze coming out onto the Lucy too. A free orb for Team Esports Gaming. This is starting to look like it might snowball.
Yeah, absolutely. And they're just pushing forward and not giving any kind of room at all. Arcadian hasn't hit a single counter all game long. It's just been unfortunate for him. He hasn't been able to get in and aggress. And Iva hasn't had any chance. Can only really fire a rocket off every now and then. Just no pressure on the side of SIGH.
Yeah, we see Arcadian try to go.
Oh, what a freeze.
Yeah, the orb taken by Team Esports Gaming. Once again, Mr. Hoodat on that ultimate, which is huge for the blue team. It's going to be used. We'll see if they can find anything. Finlev getting no value out of it. A little unfortunate there.
Well, they tried to petrify Alicia, but Alicia's just doing so much damage, so much pressure against this Lucy. Tries for the ult, gets the huge freeze. Iva's in trouble, tries to zap out of it. It doesn't matter, coming right back in his Uldor, can't get it. Iva gets out of harm's way, almost dead. That was dangerous for SIGH, and they're still pushed against their back heel. Again, Rook going in, Arcadian trying to get more damage. Actually started to turn around, a good freeze against Alicia, and incapped. As the Death Fog's coming, tries to push him out. That was a good play by SIGH to get back into it.
Yeah, Arcadian though, he's still on next to nothing. He has to use the M2 there to dodge the quicksand. That's a bad feeling for a Rook Rook there. The Iva ultimate comes out. The older ultimate is the response. Mr. Hudak going to dodge that charge too, and Team Esports Gaming off the back of 3 orbs to 2 going to take this round. Actually,
maybe not. Maybe not.
Finland
he turned
goes
it around.
Oh God, Hudak goes down too. Keith, all that's left. This turns so quickly.
Oh, and he smashes him, and now in trouble. Alicia has no chance. It got turned around, and SIGH has stolen the game. They got the trade on Thorn, and then got an extra stun out of it, which just allowed them to steamroll right through and take the game back out of nowhere.
Jeez, that was nuts, Jorby. I didn't expect that at all.
Out of nowhere.
You heard by the way I was speaking, I was like, okay, Team Esports Gaming has this round. But really nice resilience from SIGH, not letting themselves give up when they fall down in a 3v2 situation and coming back and taking it.
Yeah, absolutely. Getting that trade on Thorn was huge, and it was just kind of grouped up for him. I'm not going to say that Team Esports Gaming, it wasn't an act of like being lackadaisical. It was just kind of unfortunate positioning with where the Death Fog was coming in. And again, these tight spaces, the tight corridors, it just plays so well for Rook. But a lot of damage coming out here. Lucy took a ton before she finally got out.
Where's Finlev's HP? He's already lost half of it. Such unfortunate trades for the Thorn here. Team Esports Gaming are falling behind 15% HP.
Oh, it took more.
Yeah, and the pressure is still being applied. Finlev getting
more.
no room. The counter's procced, the taser stun's there, the Barbed Husk is there, but the ultimate from Iva, my God, the Burrow even being forced out. Finlev has no HP, no energy, and he's just being aggressed on.
You hit him right in the counter, and he made you pay for it. The stun's gonna come out here. I mean, that was just a total domination by SIGH. Coming out of a game where they just felt like they were outmatched, and now here against Team Esports Gaming that struggled after having a 4-0 victory. They struggled to finish the series. They struggled to finish games against Atrocity Exhibition, and you're seeing the same thing here. Here they're just getting annihilated in just by stellar play from SIGH.
Yeah, things looking pretty good here for SIGH as they're on the verge of pulling ahead 2-0. We see down bottom Keith trying to run away from Arcadian. The Lucy goo getting Nickelodeoned is Mr. Hudat, bathing in that goo, that slime being dumped onto the older. The orb once again is taken by SIGH, Jorby.
Yeah, SIGH just control the mid, don't get overly aggressive, except, you know, when Arcadian gets over aggressive like he just did. But you're good. You got Alicia, on your tail, but you're good.
Sometimes you just gotta have fun, right?
Yeah,
sometimes
you just dive in and kill Alicia.
Especially in a 2v3, you're like, oh, okay, I can have fun. I'm Arcadian, I have half HP on Rook and some energy. Things looking so good for SIGH. This Rook really showing why it's good on this map. And this, sorry, I don't mean to interrupt you.
Yeah,
but
you're
this
fine.
Is one of my favorite things about drafting. I used to have a Rook player on my team by the name of Emperor. He was known as the best Rook player in the game, like back when I played ages and ages and ages ago. One of the strongest things about having such a strong Rook player is that you can leave maps like this in the pool. You don't want to play on this map against a Rook, and if Finlev, he's not quite as known for his Rook as Arcadian. So you don't want to square up Rook versus like an insane Rook on this hard map. So you leave maps like this in the pool and force Team Esports Gaming to ban around it. And sometimes it just slips through and you get a free win with a Rook.
Well, Finlev has just been bullied. He's going to get bullied again. In-capped rock thrown on him. He actually didn't take a lot of damage thanks to Old Door bailing him out of there, and the regrowth also giving him some health.
Oh, Finlev.
Oh, never mind.
He's
Finlev.
so dead.
You're done. He got absolutely no escape. The Burrow gets him out, but not before he lost all of his health. The ult coming in, doing more. The armor break on top of it just adds up to so much damage. He gets pushed out again. No answer Finlev has. This is the second time today we've seen Finlev really just bullied out of the play. Every time it's been a frustrating day for him.
The Barbed Husk just immediately removed by Unimportant's taser. It's so good that Unimportant was holding the taser for that moment. The punish they got because of it was huge. And the orb score is 1-1, but the advantage is definitely in SIGH's court. As the Rook, he just keeps aggressing, and look at this choke point. They're holding him out. My name is Keith tries to get a freeze over the wall, and he does onto Dexarian up top. The next orb spawning in 8 seconds inside. They still have control.
Unimportant looking for more shots onto Oldor. Can't really get much of it. Gonna confirm with the ult. He does get it. So Unimportant. I mentioned, earlier today, I wasn't really happy with his ultimates. He actually does secure the orb there for his team. And
oh, that's a big goo. That's
huge
so much
goo.
damage from that goo.
Huge goo.
Forcing out the older ultimate, but the barrier and the clarity potion. Oh, the zap actually used to get Dexarian out of that stun. Really nicely played. And Finlev being walked at now by Arcadian. The entangling roots is there to slow down the Rook. The orb, it's taken by Team Esports Gaming, but still, this double in cap is going to spell the end for him. Ice block, it's there. The bubble, oh, unimportant. He's getting so low now.
Oh, that was such a good ice block earlier. They're staying alive
that was a huge ice block.
by a sliver of health, trying to get any kind of damage. Rook has almost full health. They haven't done anything to him.
Yeah.
If they could somehow take out this Iva, it would be huge, but she is just so well positioned, and Thorn taking out, actually.
Yeah, unimportant dies. A beautiful Barbed Husk from Finlev negates that kill too.
I mean, they just lost all the health. That just surprised me. Like, I'm like, wow,
yeah,
damage.
Little bit of sloppy play there. They might be able to find the kill Arcadia, and he's using that ultimate. A lot of damage here. Keith, he gets hit. He doesn't get hit.
He whiffed.
The last tremor was missed. However, the M1 from Dexarian is there to save the day. Keith goes down, and Mr. Hudat feared out into no man's land. Beautiful play. SIGH holding on in the clutch.
And there's no chance for Team Esports Gaming to come back in this, and SIGH going up 3-0. Now, we can say the same thing that we said about Team Esports Gaming.
Yeah.
This is what happened with SIGH early in their game.
Yeah.
They went up 3-0, and then they fell apart. So now it comes down to, all right, we need to make sure, however Team Esports Gaming is going to adjust, we need to be able to play that. We need our rotations to be on point. We need to be able, this is going to sound so generic, but we just need to play our game. This has been working so well for them, and just blocking out Alicia and not letting Alicia really cause a lot of havoc. There hasn't been a lot of CC coming out from her because they blocked her out. There's been a solid support plays from Alicia, like we saw the solid ice block that happened more than a couple of times, but they just haven't been able to capitalize and get CC on the enemy to do more damage.
Too many counters being procced on Arcadian. Really good for SIGH as Arcadian's farming up that energy so quickly. He just ate and he used his R. So much energy usage freely simply because he's getting so many M1s in Berserk, and things are looking so good. Arcadian is playing so well on this map that's so heavily in favor of Rook. However, the orb is taken by Team Esports Gaming, but they're still so far behind already.
Yeah, and Arcadian, every M2 is a multiple hit. Yeah, he's getting multiple stuns out of it on every single time. It's been huge. Oh, he's in a bad position here. They're going to fall on him. He's losing so much health. Arcadian in danger. Gets out in a great double pet, as you said.
Dexarian putting on his guest cosplay and hitting that double petrify. He's sitting on a goo too, Dexarian. He's got that ultimate ready. We'll see if he's able to find an opening, or they'll just, swoop in and kill Finlev.
I love those rocks into Rush. That just looked sexy. Well done.
Yeah, that was a bop, and he gave him a bop. We'll see if the if Arcadian's able to find the kill.
Oh, huge freeze, huge freeze.
He might die here.
Can't kill him.
He's gonna die here. The goo is thrown out, trying to find the cross kill on Mr. Hudat, and it's looking like they might be able to. A very nice panic from Dexarian right after the shield dropped. Yeah. This orb is so important. If blue team gets it, and they do, Keith, he needed that HP, but still, Team Esports Gaming is so split, Jorby. This is not what you want.
Well, and then Alicia is able to get back, but the tractor beam gets him. That's gonna be a stun. Tries to get the freeze to get out. Does. Somehow, my name is Keith, is surviving this, and they finally team back up. Team Esports Gaming not out of this, but there's a lot of health they got to chunk down here.
If Dex misuses his Clarity Potion and his roll, there's an opportunity for Team Esports Gaming to come back. Otherwise, I don't think they have a shot. Dexarian really needs to mess up the Clarity Potions down. The older ultimate could be coming out. We'll see if they try to find something, but the roll is available. I said it needed to be both. Only one was used, and because of it, the older ultimate was not going to land. And now this is all but over for Team Esports Gaming, and SIGH are looking to go up 4-0.
SIGH is looking for the sweep. They do not want to lose 2 games today. They got to play one more, and it's against Atrocity Exhibition, and they're in prime position to just get this game out of the way, go to the next game, and try to just change this change this group up and get themselves into the decision round.
Yeah, and I gotta say, Dexarian, a player that I honestly didn't have all that much faith in moving into BPL, he is really showing up to play this game.
Absolutely.
I haven't seen him play since BPL, or before BPL, I hadn't seen much of him, but he's looking very strong, and I see huge strides from where he was a couple months ago to where he is now. His Lucy is looking very good.
And we can't harp on it enough, but again, another multiple M2. Arcadian has been playing out of his mind with Rook.
Dex doing such a good job shutting out the Thorn early on. He has 2 bars of energy already, a little bit of a misuse of a barrier, but still, he's doing so good, positioning smart on that Lucy, landing that Petrify. Dex, very much so impressing me.
This Alicia hasn't been the pick I think that Team Esports Gaming wanted it to be for them. They wanted to try to slow down this Rook. They wanted to try to slow down the Assault. They just haven't been able to do it. They've been hitting every single counter on Arcadian, and he's just been doing so much damage. They can't stop this man. They finally get a freeze on him. It's the only thing they can do to try to regroup, but he just rushes back in every single time. There's nothing you can do. Finally, they don't hit his counter, but he's just going to get an M2 on him. Like, these tight spaces have been so good for Arcadian. It has been really good gameplay, and SIGH taking advantage here. They've taken so much.
God.
Oh my gosh, the goo coming out, and Rook's gonna go all in, try to get to Alicia, doesn't get it on the rush, just going to throw a rock, get it in position again. Coming back, Thorn goes down. Now, Arcadian, the freeze coming out, gets the Iva, doesn't matter, Aldor misses him. SIGH, up man advantage. This is looking like a 5-0 sweep.
Yeah, Dex has the roll, Arcadian has the M2, so the older ultimate gets literally nothing. The Alicia tossed around like a rag doll with that smack. And, you know, SIGH looking pretty dominant in that match.
That was really impressive by SIGH, especially after really looking outclassed in the last game that they played.